Hi, I'm Jay Connor. I'm a senior political science major at the University of Dallas in Dallas, Texas. And I'm going to more or less moderate this last session that we're going to have here at this rally. I would like to present as our first speaker the youth coordinator for the New England Rally for God, Family, and Country. She's Mrs. Rosalind Frame from Savannah, Georgia. 5 years ago, Mrs. Frame gave up her business in order to found Doorstep Savannah. Now, this is an organization whose primary function is education through American programs or Americanism programs. Mrs. Frame has had her own radio program for 4 years in which she speaks about communism and answers questions from the radio audience. She spoke before the platform committee of the Republican Convention last year in reference to the McCarran-Walter Immigration Act, which, by the way, the convention accepted, and she has testified several times before Congress. Now, a few weeks ago, Mrs. Frame received the Freedom Award of the Order of Lafayette. Mrs. Rosalind Frame from Savannah, Georgia.
Thank you, Jay Connor. He's a very gracious master of ceremonies. I'm very glad to be back with you tonight, and I hope that this is the beginning of many years of youth rallies. Tonight, we come to the end of the third New England Rally for God, Family, and Country. Tonight, we conclude the first youth rally. It was held without any advance publicity. We had no advertising of any real merit. We were not organized this year. However, we had quite a few boys and girls, young adults who came and partook of our youth rally. Now, 3 nights ago, several young men and young women were arriving. Some were shy, and all were wondering what would take place. So were we. However, it's worked out very well. We've had many changes along the road. Nevertheless, they've all been for the best. Next year, we will have a different way of approaching it, and we will have more efficiency. We believe that all of the members of our young adults have made good friends here, friends from across the nation with whom they can share and exchange ideas. They now speak the same language, and they've found persons with whom they can correspond and send pamphlets of one thing or another to help in their work. When these young people return home, they will have subjects that they can talk about, and some of them will find that all of a sudden, overnight, they've become an authority in a certain area. This they're going to like, but they must remember this is just the beginning. There's an awful lot of homework that all of us have done in the past in order to reach this stage. We've watched talent bloom here, and incidentally, our wonderful art department we just heard from, the musicians, are Tony Dolan and Mike Curry, and I think we should give them a tremendous hand. I understand that Tony and Mike write their own copy for these songs, and as a result of being here at the rally and our hearing them, and as a matter of fact, there are some persons up here on the platform who have been kept up until 2 o'clock in the morning listening to their songs. These boys have been heard sufficiently, so now they are being requested to go various and sundry places, perhaps even by the American Opinion Speakers Bureau. In one sense, this is Boston's answer to Berkeley. Because we were offering a youth rally, we were consulted by certain persons here, and 1 or 2 particular people had problems that I felt that I would like to share with you all to let you know what's happening in other parts of the country. One man sits on a school board, and he requested that the Pledge of Allegiance be used in his school. His request was unanimously refused by the board. He needed consultation on this. He needed help. He needed to know what to do, and more than anything else, he needed encouragement. He's not the only person in the United States that this is happening to. However, it's been brought out in the open, and therefore the foot is in the door. We're going to be able to help him. We've put him in touch with certain people. We've told him where he can go for certain case researchers on this. Therefore, he can have authority to speak when he goes back and tells about test cases. Another person complained that pornographic magazines were being pushed in the library of their school. We offered suggestions and told them how to get case histories concerning this. These people needed the shot in the arm that this rally has given all of us. The youth today are the leaders of tomorrow. They must earn the right to this responsibility. However, it comes only through hard work and understanding. We would like to see regional youth rallies in various parts of the country, and we're going to hitch our wagon to this star. With God's help and the cooperation of the parents, we will eventually make this a reality. We look forward to returning next year with a more effective and efficient program, and we thank you for letting us come this year.